He is 55 seconds, and they're going to go back to B. That's really been working out well for them. So they're just going to decide to group on up outside, but look at Twist calling it. This is an early rotation out of him, but this might be what wins them the semi-final. They've set it up so nicely. The crowd is behind them chanting, "Let's go Fnatic." 35 seconds. It's going to be a lot of Molotovs over the wall. Actually, one of them might land dead on Crims. This could be the ticket for Astralis. These grenades could do all of the work for them. 3 of them going over the wall. 1 on Exist, 1 on Crims. Everybody's catching fire. Twist goes down, and there it is. They close it right out. 2 on 4. JW and Brolan left. How can you even dream of retaking this? Astralis grenading their way into overtime. I don't see any other way out of this one. They have got a single kit. They're going to set up the flashbang, but Astralis, they are all over the place. Everywhere is a crossfire. You are going to have to spend days looking for these remaining players, and they know it as well. JW trying to sneak on in. What a match this is. JW goes down, and it's 15-15 overtime here at the semifinals.
Good approach. What they're doing right now, the force buy in the second, but having extra grenades, firepower. It's a cool idea. Maybe this is as well. What is going on here?
Ah, yes. The pull stack, the pull boost.
The pool party.
Oh, FY pool party.
Pool day.
Pool day, yeah.
How dare you?
That was the favorite.
Hello. Clip it. Towards the bomb site now. Taco isolated, needs backup as soon as possible. He holds behind the silo. For Mass in hand, it's really not ideal. His teammates starting to come through, but he's taking damage. A nice wombo combo there to take him down. The wall bang from Deco.
1-0 phase, bomb planted, and look at this. More mind games coming in. Astralis got 4 HE grenades. They're going to nade the window. Are they going to use a smoke? Nade the window, and there could be 2 kills coming up here, Vince. This could actually be a nightmare. Here they come. The airstrike. Tactical nukes coming in. Both kills landing. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a lot of fun. HE grenades. Nico towards the window at this point. You can see Astralis are kind of varying things up. They're not just doing the standard smoke. They're doing a much deeper one towards short to actually give more access towards middle. Double that up with the window smoke, and you actually have the full area to yourself, which is connector you can focus on at this point. Nico, you're in trouble, my friend. Goodbye. And he will be executed with the grenades. That's the second airstrike that's successful so far.
Solid round for MIBR to win. Double up setup pays off for what would have been probably the last time in the half, and now they're turning it up a notch.
Yeah, they're trying to get really aggressive, and Device wants nothing to do with it. I mean, he just underhands the flashbang and will join his teammates with what looks like a rapid B execution. For the first time, there's actually nobody for MIBR inside of this B site. They're not playing around the pillar or the barrels or even towards Monster. They're instead back here by Graffiti. The numbers are there, but the forward positioning isn't. This is what can truly afford Astralis a bomb plant. And with those Molotovs, that's actually going to disrupt both of the CTs. They put the smoke down for what could cover plant, but Stewie's going to get aggressive. He throws himself into this fray, frantically trying to shut it down, but he's caught fumbling his hands, and Device just destroys Tarek. Sure, Cold is left back towards on Graffiti, but with 20 HP, what's he going to do? He needs his teammates to come bail him out, and they've already started with Fur. It's put us into this equal 3 versus 3, but in order to get closer to the bomb site, someone has to take an initiative. And who's going to do that? I mean, we've got Fallen swapping to an M4, not wanting to play 2 ops in this retake. He will be the front runner, and he's spotted by Zipex already. Cleaned and cleared with absolute ease, but Coldzera is then to next to fall. Fur with a headshot makes it look so doable, but now he's pulled into the crossfire. He still doesn't know where the last is, but he should have a good idea. Glaive is over towards short, but Glaive has done enough to burn off the time.
He's got nothing to do it. No, he knows that he's going to run away, so Glaive goes and cleans him up too.
Hold on to the late round as well. Glaive continues to take control down towards B. This is something that needs to be addressed from Heroic in later rounds. They can't keep giving Glaive this much room, because look how much info Astralis have. They're trying to take control outside. Glaive's going to walk in through the door. Yugi may hear it even from that back window position, but does he not? Does he have no idea? He's not looking towards the site. Glaive's sneaking up. Glaive's going to just decapitate Yugi, and at that point, the round's surely over, like you say. But he walks past. Oh, no. He will get a kill towards ramp, but Yugi's still going to be on the B site, and they actually have no idea he's here. Yugi's still not been spotted. 20 seconds left for Astralis. They need to win the first gunfight. Yugi needs to get a pick if he wants to sort of to make it worth his while. He gets one. Molly drops, but Glaive's already found his way up the ramp. And now Astralis are running rampant over the B bomb site. Heroic with no information and no players either.
I know Ronnie, like when he was 16-2. And once he kind of faded off, it's not that he like kind of cooled down or faded off, it's that Tyloo just stopped presenting the opportunity to get picked off by him. And that's when they started getting some rounds on the board, is when they actually had the manpower to attack bomb sites.
Oh, this is dangerous. He's used all of his bullets. Now he's reloading as they're running in, and they're going to get close. Double grenade. Take down the double D. Works out perfectly. Execute goes down as well to Sip. That's a very powerful. And they've even left Dupree at top mid. So any retake right now has to deal with this fact. I mean, I don't know what you could do against this. But shooting, this is actually something that a lot of people do. When you shoot through that smoke with a USP, they're counting on the other side, you know?
I mean, that's a classic punch out as well. The double nade, the shallow smoke, and just toss it back there. It's a popular place to be. 11-5 now.
And FaZe under Nico's calling, staying pretty grouped up. And now all these HE grenades, if they're all going to be on catwalk, FaZe can run into some trouble.
Might be the two people behind the stack up here, and there's going to be a whole rain of them landing down. Guardian is going to be gone eventually, and Rain almost down to 9 health. The follow-up will get him. That's, I mean, we talked about it. Utility usage absolutely off the charts for this team.
Inferno, and some for better and some for worse. Through the wall onto 12, the nades. Oh man, Astralis is good at throwing them. They even doubled it just to be sure.
Too well. But again, best of ones, it can really threaten. But this isn't a bad map for Astralis. It's still one of their best results overall. So these guys are fantastic at it.
They started picking this map over Overpass recently as well. I mean, they'd lost some confidence on that towards the beginning of the year, and they'd been going towards Train towards the end of last year as well. So, well, hit the inner bomb site, I guess, here. We'll see how it goes. Utility being used outside. Dupree and Device waiting on that lower ramp with the bomb. Zipnik's going to join up with them. But no one's moving from Renegades. They don't feel the fake at all. Glaive might be able to sneak in and wrap around Azza. Almost caught in the open. Ustillo is still here. Here's the pounce from Glaive. There's the timing. CC onto Nifty, and Ustillo watching absolutely nothing.
This is good. This is a really nice bit of impact from Astralis. A couple of issues here. Renegades kind of called their bluff very last second. Jacob spots out one, but the information gathered both ways. Now it's down to JKS and Jacob to try and make this one look even cleaner for Renegades. Nice 12-2. That always looks pretty darn good, especially going to the final rounds of this half. So, Glaive outdoes him. Glaive, you just gonna wait it out? All right.
Wanted a fair fight.
Fair play. He does the job, and JKS knows he can't get this one out. So.
This has been favoured from Na'Vi of late. However, this time they have Edward going for information. He's just moving to the long position at the moment. Are we going to see a 3-man boost from Astralis? Look at where they're going. Information seeking, but Device is not one of these players. There's 2. Up we go, and there's number 3. Hello, Zeus. Does he see the play to his left? I'm not sure if he did. Na'Vi don't expect this. The problem is, even without a kill, this is a lot of information. Ding dong, and that's Zeus taken out. Still don't think they saw Electronic, however, but he is being checked for. Or is he? No, he's not. In the meantime, Edward's almost on the A side. He can make a play here as Electronic pushes in. Neither player has the bomb. They haven't seen the bomb yet, Astralis. Now they know Edward is on A. Matt is still on the B bomb site. Which way do they go? He's got an AK as well. This could be brutal.
Do they have any idea? Still, the bomb will be planted there, Simple in the smoke. What can he do? Okay, the AK is being spotted now. Matt just falls back as his teammates push forwards. Simple, call off guard, that's the AWP down. And this is very problematic now. There is not a kit here for Astralis, so they have to go for the fast pushes. And the 1-for-1 is fantastic for Astralis. They have the AWP to hold on to this. Oh, and there's the pink. It's strong from Device as Astralis take a very unexpected round, and they pick up a second AWP for their troubles.
So, let's see if they can convert, because otherwise they get reset and they've just spent everything. So this is a very important round, because otherwise a 6-1, 7-1 scoreline is a potential reality. Masterboss with the double AWPs, they're just going to play fairly defensively, quite passive. Steeko wandering around the bathrooms, trying to see what he can do. Get info. Make sure he can stay in position to support Oscar as well, who's AWPing towards the connector of A-Long.
So this is when the fake is not going to be so good because they have bathroom control. Oh, they haven't rotated though.
Just going in, and Chris shows that he's got the AWP skills as well, of course. Bomb will be planted 3v4 after plant for Astralis. It's not over yet, but this site is hard to hold on to.
Slow flank from Steeko and short B. Sipek's looking for something, moving back behind the monster area. That will He'll have to rely on his teammates to clean up in the meantime. Device looking for train fraggers, creeping through the smoke is Sunny. Oscar is a threat though. Zipex starting to flank the short B player actually, and they're running out of CTs here. Stika with massive frags, there is the flank from Zipex. He knows Oscar's on the high ground. That bomb sticking, Oscar does not have a kit. Surely it can't be done, he realizes it and he has to scurry away.